Yes, we'll go keep the ball again.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Murphy! The Muff Man.
Go on, Murphy.
How are we?
How are you, mate? You good?
I'm good, mate. Aye. How are you?
You were saying that you were watching back the last time you were on for a bit of preparation.
I didn't want to make an arse myself again.
You're brilliant, mate.
Nah.
You're a natural, mate. You're a
What
natural.
are we talking about again?
Oh, we're talking about how good Russell Martin was. I'm on it.
What is it?
Yeah, I got one in Scotland who said.
That's unreal.
Everybody said that though, didn't they? Mate, seen the summer with Charlie as well. Charlie was saying that as well.
Mate, I met Billy Gilmore in Kong like literally a week before the season started, and he said he went in to watch Russell Martin for a week and said he was like top level.
Mad. Must be the mentality, mate. Must be.
Oh, you sound like him.
That's what I did say, wasn't it?
Some people just don't fit.
Aye.
I like, he played good football and that. Like, I thought he'd be great when he first came in and that. Obviously, it didn't work out that way.
Do you know how you know you were good last time? Anyone that's ever on here gets fucking caned the next couple of days in the group chat, and you never make
No, get caned.
There's been a few howlers this year, that's for sure. Fucking few howlers.
Group chat's been
names.
busy,
I'm
hasn't it?
not naming names. I'm
On
on
Howlers, how's your Tinder going? Have you been doing anything?
a wee bit. Met up with a few, and there's one in particular where we're really close. So
But again, it turns out she's in the Green Brigade.
All right.
no, she's
Oh,
not.
there's your chat line then.
She's no.
That's what they speak about. Say like,
No, I want somebody away from football, make me into the world and that, the politics, and rather than all everything in my life's football. So I'd like to get away from it.
now,
Anyway,
what else in your life's football than this?
no, but since I've grew up, I've always been in football or coaching. Do you know what I mean? And I've never done anything outside it.
Wild thing.
That went well. For fuck's sake.
I've got a pet peeve this week.
Go for it.
Asking you, like, we always got a takeaway in the weekend. I was like, what do you want? She went, give me options.
Nah, fuck it.
So I'm just got to sit and
Oh, so you need to
fucking
pick.
read off everything on delivery so you can pick.
We just stayed there.
Mate.
What did you end up getting?
What did we get? It was Sunday night. We got, do you know what we actually got? Random as anything. We got a Nando's, and I said, that's the first time I've had a Nando's for ages, and it was fucking brilliant.
What did you get?
I always get the wrap, but I got the Finno Pita.
Finno Pit was amazing,
brilliant.
mate, with the caramelised
Very
in
good,
it.
aye.
Oh, you
Aye.
fucker.
Yeah, that was your favourite takeaway, you said Nando's.
You got
Nando's
flavour
is,
on it.
aye, Nando's amazing.
I was in Redmond's last night with the Union Bears. Free the Union Bears.
So is that, are you converted or?
Do you know what? See, I was speaking, they were sound as fuck asking about you, obviously, and then a bit about you. Not as much about you, but a lot about you. And see, when I was leaving, mate, I could hear him saying, right, we're fucking doing them. You never know, I could hear him, mate. I was going to the door and I could hear them say, obviously joking, but going, right, we're fucking doing them. But they were brand new. Great boys.
He's clever, isn't he? Getting in it. Very, very clever.
In Redmond's last night, I'm telling the truth. A guy was in for Japan who loves you, Stephen for Japan, says to tell Slaney never change, there you go, he loves you.
Oh, did he? That's nice. I'd love to go out to Japan, mate.
Well,
Any other fucking holidays you want on the basis
Is it
of
again this week?
fucking
Yeah,
hell.
like we're going to Greece this
Are you
Friday.
we're going to ask Murphy anything?
I know, let's go to Florida.
No, you start,
How are
right,
you,
man.
mate? What's been happening there in
I'm listening to
United?
your weekend, man.
You're doing well, mate, here.
We're doing a bit better, aye.
Aye, just
Where is
Started
he
off
like?
a bit slow. We're in the playoff places, but long way to go, you know what I mean? But we've started getting better.
You gave me a football pet peeve that I know he'll fucking love.
What is it, mate?
Oh, when people get thrown, they just keep throwing it down the line.
Mate, it's fucking piss. It's piss.
It's
It's the worst, mate.
aye.
He just keep
Like,
heating
if
it
you're
up
in
for
your own
other
field, I
ones.
get it a wee bit cut up here, but see, you're up there and that, and you throw it down the line.
And they've got fucking 6 giants there, mate. 6 giants there, and you fling the ball there, mate.
Just figure it out a wee bit. Aye, it's definitely one.
But is that an instruction or is it just players? See when I played centre mid, you'll maybe know this. See full-backs that are shite on the ball, mate, they'll never throw the ball to you because you're going to bounce it
Because
back.
you're going to go back to them.
And then they're going to need to play.
Mate, oh, did I name him?
Go, name him. Name him.
Hey, Andy, come on.
Andy, come on. It's a slow week in the news. We need fucking. We need to get a bit of
oh, he's
content.
not
Yeah.
sure.
I'll
He's
not,
not sure.
I'll not name them, right, but I will name the guy that didn't throw in. Lee Wallace at Rangers, right, used to purposely kid on he was throwing it to this centre half because he knew he didn't want it, and he got the guy got that.
Who can it be?
He did it all the time. We used to be a piss ourselves laughing about
Who
it.
would that be?
I'll tell you after
Who was
camera.
shite on the ball?
Dangerous.
Fucking brilliant though.
Sender or centre?
You don't know like the fake throw?
Bro,
Oh, fucking amazing,
Was
man.
he-
Yeah.
Was it Russell Martin, was it?
I can't say that, fucking hell.
Oh.
Are we exclusive for you?
go for it.
Danny Röhl wants Lee Wallace. Part
As
of
a
his
coach?
coaching staff.
The wee gossip told him, innit, Josh Winda?
Aye.
Finds out every that fucker, didn't he?
He's brilliant, mate.
Waldo would be good though, wouldn't he?
Aye,
Waldo.
would be, aye.
When we were there, Waldo's brilliant, man. The tactical stuff he lived for football. He'd be somebody really good.
But mate, his vocabulary is fucking unreal now. You spoke to
Oh,
him?
mate.
I remember him when remember he got caught with a gun?
Aye.
Remember that?
Sure,
Like, that's
yeah,
when I
cool.
knew him, mate, and he was like the most laid back, like he was a Ned.
Aye.
And then I met him at Costa about 2 years ago with Liam Kelly. They were at Hermiston Gate. And he started speaking, I was like, what the fuck?
I know. That was a year with Tam Coates, mate.
What, at Kelly?
I should just
Fair play, mate, innit?
switched them.
What was it? He was taking Kelty under 20.
We want to
Something when he was
take
playing
it
with Rangers at the
pitch
time.
to stand to pitch, pitch to stand. is that Hearts he said that, wasn't it?
Aye, the wee Twitter clip.
Is
Waldo would be good though.
Josh, if you spoke to Josh about if he got the job role, would he be good?
Aye, he says he's brilliant. Aye, but Josh fucking told me, he's told me things that I don't trust. I nearly said something there, but it's just his opinion. But he did. He said he's brilliant. Barry Bannon said he's brilliant as well, didn't he?
I've heard from a few different people that he's really good. Like the best, they say.
Did you?
Fair play. He's only 24 and all. Some gone. He's
He's young, isn't he?
Did you hear anything about Russell Martin for anybody else before he came?
Before he came here?
Yeah.
No, not really. Like, I'd spoke to him and that beforehand, like doing the coaching badges and stuff. He was always really helpful to me. He would send me videos of how Swansea was at the time, how they played and all that kind of stuff. So
wait, sorry, you were doing your coaching badges and what, was he a tutor or something?
he was the, you know, you do your Zoom calls and your CPD stuff and that. You'd listen to his, he'd do a tactical masterclass or whatever you call it. So you'd sit on that and then...
What was his tactical masterclass? 8 men behind the ball against all of what?
No.
How would not score against the low ball?
Was that the one I was on the same time with Robbie Nielsen done at the same time?
Aye, it was, aye.
How fucking good was that?
Aye.
How?
Russell Martin went on this big thing about how you need a style play to win football against it. Robbie was like, no, it's all about just winning games. They're just chalk and cheese.
It's just different managers have different opinions. It's just the way.
Robbie
he was always
Nielsen
really good to me.
fucking loved flinging the ball down the line.
Because he had the
He's a right
pure
back.
long throw, didn't he?
Remember he used to go outside the fucking barriers to throw it?
Pair of World Cups on down the line.
With a pair of World Cups on, mate. He'd be better wearing them on his hands, that fucker, man.
Where is he now?
He's with
Belgium. Lamel in Belgium, aye.
With wee Lee Johnson.
Lee Johnson's assistant.
Lads, today's show is brought to you by the Clubhouse, the Southern Sports Bar situated at the top of Princess Square. As ever, open goal viewers can get 20% off your food bill when you quote them goal.
It's a great weekend of football to watch at the Clubhouse this weekend with Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea on Saturday at 12. Well, Ange be gone if he loses this one, lads. What about the pressure he's under?
Shocking,
Forest?
isn't it?
Is it shocking, Tom?
7
You know what,
games.
he gives somebody time
But
in
you
the
seen
job.
it? Well, Russell Martin was getting canned after 7 games. How's it different for Ange?
That's stuck up.
Should
And I'm not seeing it. Mate, do you know what? He's fucking changed. Fullbacks didn't come in the pit.
Aye, they're not playing the same way.
Mate, why
it's not
not?
the same.
That's what got him there.
I know.
And his first year at Tottenham, it's like he's fucking scared.
That
Fucking
that
rot.
Tottenham team was brilliant. That first year he was there. I remember them got the Old Trafford.
I know.
And playing that way, and Man U couldn't touch the ball.
I was at the game.
Aye.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. And then they just completely changed the second season.
Should Nottingham Forest be a team that
Yep.
wins 5 out of 7 games or something? No, 4 out of 7 games. It's still Nottingham Forest. I know they did brilliant
Did
last
last
year
year,
with
aye.
the positions, but
But you see Bournemouth and that doing it, Andy.
aye, he's a genius.
He's
mate.
really good.
Yes,
Aye.
mate, aye.
I do like
By the way, I hope he keeps getting beat. I'd take him back tomorrow.
Ange,
But you better fucking start bringing the fullbacks back in.
Aye, he's fair.
think he would come back?
Beth, would you?
Don't know.
You just can get a
You
pass.
can interview him for the 8th time.
Super Sunday's a cracker as well. Spurs versus Villa at 2 o'clock, followed by Liverpool versus Man U at 4:30.
Who do you fancy there? Anfield it is.
Liverpool's got to be.
Liverpool. Aye.
Got to be.
Fancy fucking Dundee against Man United right now, wouldn't you?
Aye, I would.
Mm.
There's no better place for watching the games and getting a pint and nice food in the Clubhouse. So book yourself a table. At the link in the description box below.
Right, you want a few fans' pet peeves?
Aye, go.
Stephen Wall's pet peeve for you when you're trying to put a washing on and lift a pile of dirty washing from the basket to the washing machine. No way you're ever going there without dropping socks on there.
That's a good one actually.
A great one, isn't
That's
it?
a good.
Aye, socks are always fun doing, that's right.
What was the one on the live the other day? I said it was brilliant.
Oh, it was the best.
What was that again?
When you go away on holiday and somebody's asking you to take things
Fucking
back.
amazing,
Did
mate.
you what?
We're on holiday and somebody's like, what gift you bring?
And your
it back?
missus buying things for hundreds of people back home.
Aye.
The missus did it enough. Oh.
Even you've only gone away for 2 days, not like when you go and get people stuff. Fucking 2 days we've been away. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a pet peeve. What do you think of this? People go to concerts and put the full fucking show on their Snapchat. If I wanted to see
Aye.
it, I'd brought a ticket, you clown.
Pish that.
It's bad for coming it.
Put the phone away.
Always that. See, I would record it.
Aye, 'cause I like
Know
watching
the full thing.
I know the
Give me
following, but
clip.
do you like your favourite song for that? For
No,
the,
I would never ever.
Would you not?
Mate,
No.
nah, I would.
See, if you're going to a concert with Jilly, would you stand and...
No, I've told you that's my biggest pet peeve in life is public display of affection. I hate it.
What if she came to you and
No, no way, no chance. Get to fault.
what if she was...
Nah.
Get to fuck. What, you're Murphy, you're a cuddler.
Nah, not really, to be fair, nah.
What about you?
I would be, aye. I like that. Not too much though, but I think it's nice a wee sort of feel weak.
Have you ever went to a concert with a female? Singing kettle?
A public,
You, Ian and the stepmom at the singing kettle?
a public winch is a fucking jail term, mate.
You
can't
can't
be
be
winching
kissing
people
me,
in
you
public,
can't
man.
be. No way.
People are coming up with quite obscure ones. I like them. Connor McCauley. Pet peeve, mate. Grown men who put their locker key around their ankle instead of just putting it over their wrist, the way every other normal person does. This is at a gym, spa for context. What do you think?
It's offside, but I've never seen that before.
Around the ankle?
No, I put it around their ankle.
I'm not...
I put it around my ankle when I'm going swimming.
Oh,
Not that good
You're that guy. Around your ankle, why?
I don't know.
but should you actually bend there to put it
I
on?
wouldn't go to the gym with it, like ruin my ankle and that's fucking weird.
So you'd
But if I was in the swimming pool,
you'd lock it and
got other
you
stuff
go all
and
the way
stuff.
down there,
Aye.
like, tuck it over your toes and that.
Carrying the wains that gets in the roads. Get out the road.
You definitely get an ankle bracelet on holiday, don't you?
Braids.
Braiding that.
Braids in a caricature of that.
This is for DK2490. Pet peeve when someone puts the... This is amazing. This is amazing. This does my tits in. When someone puts that fucking ladle with the spiky thing in the cutlery drawer.
Oh,
If you're going to see when it goes in the cutlery drawer and you can't get the
can't shut
fucking...
it off.
You can't get the... It's jammed. That's a fucking great one, isn't it?
I do.
Have you got a cutlery drawer?
I've got cutlery drawer and I've got the ladle.
Where'd you keep the ladle?
And I've got a wee... like a vase almost, not a vase, but it's like...
A flower vase with a lid on it. In with the flowers. In amongst the flowers.
no, but I've got a lot of... like
Spatula and the roses, mate.
I've got a lot of stuff like that. Aye.
Right, last one. This is good. Couple of pet peeves you need any. Haven't opened a plane, just a birthday card or a Christmas card in front of someone and pretend you're buzzing about it.
Aye.
Oh, that's awkward. If
that's
there's no money in it.
See that? You're not going to read the card.
If there's no money in it, you're fucking raging.
You
It
check
says
how
happy
wide it is
birthday.
first, don't you, how thick it is? Fuck, it's just a card.
This is the last one. Tell you this. Pet peeve, people posting their past, their driving test with the paper on it in their story and nobody gives a fuck.
Aye, don't mind that.
And people that write, they'll score out their, is it their address or something on it? Like they'll blur that out.
As if you're going to
Like
turn
Peter's going to go to their house and go, did you just pass your test? How's your driving going, mate?
Good. Halfway through the lessons now. So we'll get a test in, I think, 6 weeks' time. Mate, that'll be mad.
Is this just a lie?
That's a lie, aye. But I will.
Serious?
That'll be my dream, mate, when I pass.
I'll tell you what, you don't need to dive when you got to Athens this weekend, mate.
How good.
This is I think this is my favourite time I've been on Open Goal, doing these vlogs, going away. I would like us all to do it, but for whatever reason.
Mate, I don't think anyone could ever jump on them now.
Nah, you've...
Do you
They're
know?
good fun, the vlogs. I do.
Aye, so we're going to Greece this weekend. It's Penrice v Greg Tillamy's, another two Scottish boys are there playing. So
Who do you expect a player to?
who I think's a better player?
Uh-huh.
Different, depends.
No,
on
I
what
bet who
player.
do you expect?
I like the both of them, mate. I really
You just
do.
stay on that fence, mate.
I know, I need to.
You're right.
It's going to be amazing, but it's a wee bit different. This one, which is even better, we're going to on the Friday, and we're going to try to do the interviews on that day. Gives us a full day Saturday in Athens, so we're going to get up to all sorts. It's going to be probably, this one's going to be a wee bit more personal in what I'm going to get up to, rather than just be the player on the teams.
Oh, so it's going to be like about the city and stuff like that?
On the Saturday, you're going
Cool.
to dive really into the city and get up to all sorts, and then on the Sunday's the game, so it's going to
I'll
be,
get up
it's going to be amazing, mate. I'm so excited. Really, I
By
love
the way,
this.
the atmosphere will be amazing as well. Like,
Will
you
it?
buzz off the atmosphere.
Well, here's one for you, first against second it is.
Wow.
So it's going to be an incredible game. It's brilliant, I think, to see these different, what the fans are like in it, so can't wait.
Well, we'll just quickly to put a VR and a real vlog. I gave you a couple of facts about Athens, just quickly.
It was 2004 Olympics. And we're going to go to the Olympic Stadium and do a wee bit round the track. So, but we don't
What
want
do you
to...
mean do heavy bit around the track?
Run it?
I don't know what we'll do yet, but we don't want to give too much away now because, as I said, this Saturday we've got a few up our sleeve that we want to keep surprised for.
Three favourite Greeks of all time.
Oh, good, Gene. Postacoglu's right up there.
He's Australian.
Oh, he's not. He's half Greek. And Savage Flatley.
Dan, the boy.
They're face actress.
That's the three.
They're face actress.
Are they?
He cut my hair at my brother's wedding.
What?
I told you the story.
No?
My brother's at it, we're all getting our hair cut.
Fuck off. Wait a minute.
I swear on my two kids. We're all getting our hair cut the morning of the wedding in the hotel. There's a barber coming in to cut our hair. So I'm sitting in the seat and I'm like, I know your face for something. He's like, I was in Stavros Flatley. The wee chubby fucker, mate. He's now a big barber.
Nah.
No way.
Swear to God. Swear, mate.
We need proof of this, mate. We
Cut
need
my hair
evidence.
and...
You must have got a picture.
Nah, I didn't fuck. The wee dad wasn't there. I think the dad was the most famous one, wasn't he? The
Aye.
wee dad wasn't there, so...
Yeah.
Would you know, you say, if you're not sure other things today, comments for this video, check out
Aye,
the
no,
comments.
good
and you
idea,
might
aye.
get some recommendations for Athens and
And we're
stuff.
considering potential for the first vlog going in a live stream while we're there.
Oh, cool.
So we'll be in talk with people as live.
Amazing. Right, just quick, I'm going to make it a Clyde Super Scoreboard thing. Quick quiz for you. Name 4 Greeks that have played in the SPL. First one to get it.
Samaras.
Oof, Kyriakos was the first one.
Right, keep going.
Samaras.
Kyriakos.
Right, Andy's got 2.
Giacomakis.
Right, it's 2 each. They 2, he lost.
No, didn't he?
You're going to Greece and they 2 have beat you. You 2 want to do the vlog instead?
Mate, can you just believe that me and Muff's actually been in Greece together?
Have you?
Oh.
Malia, 2000 and...
I was like, well, if we've been on
That's
Greece
mad.
together.
Who else was on that trip?
It was all the Motherwell boys.
Peter Innes was on the.
Aye, it was all
there
the
was a few
Motherwell young
others.
boys. It was
Steve
fucking
Meakin.
nuts.
How was he on it,
Can't
man?
Lost my
Yeah.
virginity earlier. Can you say that?
To who?
Can I say that?
Of course you can. To be like,
No. I know that was it. Just...
Do you always remember about Malia that you weren't allowed the music loud? So you were in the bars. So you were in the bars and the music was blaring and there was a wee guy standing outside and he would whistle. There was a police were coming up the street, he'd run in and turn it down as if like nothing was happening, everyone would be looking about and that and then they'd carry on, they'd turn the music back up. It was a mad place, but nobody goes there anymore.
Nah, it's done new, innit?
Malia
was
was the place back in the
Did you
day.
go?
I've actually never been.
Magaluf, Malia, Ayia Napa,
Ayia Napa was good.
Ayia Napa.
Loved Ayia Napa.
We were Magaluf at the end of every season.
There's nobody scarier in the world than Ayia Napa bouncers.
Oh, mate.
My
terrifying.
God, mate.
Man, we got chased by a bouncer and
This is the bar people, mate.
the
For no
chased us to the
reason.
beach and they went to Leatherman, mate, and he shat himself and the guy seen that he shat himself and never hit him because of it, but he full blown going to give him a backhander on a sunbed and
They
he
were
full blown.
mental, man.
They were
Yeah,
scary.
they're terrifying, the other bouncers.
And then you think of the bouncers here, mate.
Oh, fuck. 5'5".
No, I'm saying they're all big boys. Slaney's trying to get 150. You're not far off it, wee man.
Oh, no.
144.
144, 6,000 to go until we get it. That'd be the biggest of all time at Buenos Aires.
What?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
What's the most views an open goal video's ever had?
Carragher.
What was the views? 950.
50.
Wow, but I might put too much pressure on it.
Tough.
But
Break
I
a
think
million,
Goki
man.
would do it.
I think it's a half a mil.
Half a million.
Views.
You know, I'm getting. See, even if I don't get a ticket, I'm going there. It'd be amazing to see that.
Mate,
atmosphere, mate.
this is your lifelong dream, innit?
Oh, mate, 100. I think it's every football fan.
To the fucking
No,
fans,
I
eh?
ain't pleading for you for that, but I think every football fan that really loves the game, mate, would love to one time in their life to experience it. And if you don't, I'm going to give that experience to you through the camera.
Well, see if you love Slaney, you can hit the subscribe button.
Nah,
It's free,
please,
innit?
Come on, everybody, please.
Just get a wee cut.
And the manager passed away last week.
So he was.
It's mad, isn't it? You see that?
Yeah, it adds a wee storyline for you going over.
He's going
as
to take
well.
the black suit over, hasn't he? He said,
Aye.
yeah, no, yeah.
No, I'm a.
Did I tell you last time I was on? I was at the River Boca game when they played over here. I went to the Copa Libertadores final when they played in Madrid.
Oh, Madrid. That was when I get cancelled, Muff, because
It
the
got
violence.
cancelled the violence over there, so they
right,
moved it to
but-
Madrid. I was at Rangers at the time and I was injured, and then they gave me a couple of days off, so I took me and my mates over.
How was it?
Unbelievable.
Was
Like-
it all Argentinians that
It was,
came over?
the place was, Madrid was brilliant during the day. We were in the Boca end. So, obviously one side was Boca, one side, you could, like, white, blue, like, two complete differences. We sat in the Boca end. I'll never forget, because they put a bet on. They had a bet, my two mates had a first scorer bet on Benedetto, it was at the time. So gets the ball kind of just inside their half, goes past one, past two, slots it. So everyone starts going mental. But like, obviously for these guys that have came over for Argentina there, this is the biggest thing in their life. And you could see it in their faces, they're all hugging us. It was just an experience I'll never forget.
What was your score?
So to go
River-
to Buenos
River
Aires
won.
and go to a game, it'll be unbelievable.
River won, didn't they?
River won. They 2-1, 3-1. The boy Quintero for Colombia came on and whipped one
What
in
a
the stands in extra time. But it was brilliant.
So, you're probably the best one to answer this. Compare that to an old firm, atmosphere-wise.
Oh,
Great
Andy,
shout.
what?
Well, this will be a head.
Be honest.
Andy. Brilliant, Andy.
In terms of aggressiveness and anger, I think probably River Plate Boca.
Aye.
Fucking hell.
Fucking
The,
must be
the
angry.
passion on their
Fucking
face.
must be
Well,
angry.
see when he
Just
said
fucking
aggressiveness, I was like, right, old firm.
You couldn't
100,000 faddies.
get near each side and that. Obviously here, Rangers Celtic, it's obviously aggressive, whatever. But like, I could sit next to a Celtic fan or whatever, and you could chat and you could laugh about the game, and it's a bit of a laugh and a joke, and it seemed like over there, like,
No chance.
I'm not talking to him, he's a Boca fan or a River fan. They just kept completely separate.
Wow. But I
Good
think
shout.
some of the away fans have been banned now. The away fans get to the games.
Oh, that period, that game, so why it went to Madrid was they threw acid on it on the bus.
The bus got attacked a couple of times.
Fucking hell, were you on the bus?
I knew you were going to say that. See, as soon as I said acid, I fucking wanted to stop
You on the
myself.
bus? You are getting fucking good access, aren't you, wee man?
I honestly, I really do hope you get over that, mate. I do.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Just
That'd be
one
some
last week. Just a
I'd like to go there for 2 weeks
I fucking bet you would.
because Oasis are playing the week before.
Alright, so you can go to Oasis and all.
And I'll just go up to Perth and interview with fucking Seymour Valacari. Fuck me, man.
Actually, I come to work.
Fucking McDermott, mate, and he's at the fucking Bumbalera. What's it called?
Bumbarena, though.
Fucking McDermott Park, and he's at the fucking Bumbarena, man.
The Bombaleo, the place I was at for lunch on Sunday.
Sunday roast at the Bokeh Station.
That's how I get. That's how a good company works, mate. You cover bases, I cover bases. That's how you do it.
Good. I'm fucking loving it, mate. Right, lads, before we crack on with the rest of the podcast, we're just taking a quick break to give a shout out to our partners today, Huel. Boys, new development since the last advert. My mornings have turned into total chaos. I've got the restaurant open in the morning, planning sessions for the evening, and then we're straight in here to record. It's absolutely mental.
He's no kidding on, by the way. He's done 3 work shifts before I'm even at my scratch in the morning.
Well, do you know what's got me through it, Slaney? This bad boy, the Huel Black Edition powder.
Well, that's the beauty of Huel, mate. You'll be mistaken thinking it's just a quick protein boost for me after training, but it's no. It serves as a complete meal, stops me from running out in fumes, and you know, I've cut back on the coffees because I've got all I need.
It's worked a treat for me, as you know, lads. I've never get time to cook a meal in the kitchen.
Or more that you can be bored.
Aye, maybe that as well, but it keeps you full and it's loaded with all sorts of goodness, including 40 grams of plant-based protein, 26 essential vitamins and minerals.
Lads, there's also no added sugar, it's gluten-free, and it works out to less than £2 a meal. The flavours are unreal. What's your favourite?
Oh, chocolate all day. Tastes unbelievable.
Got to be salted caramel for me, lads. I'm going to give this a wee batch.
Don't just take our word for it, get in about it and get a £10 off your first order with our exclusive code OpenGoal10 at huel.com/OpenGoal. Minimum £60 spend, new customers only. And make sure you fill out the post-checkout survey to help support the show.
We can't recommend it enough, lads. It's an absolute game changer.
Right, Jamie Murphy, what week to get on, mate? Back of scoring. He's back on scoring form, Jamie Murphy.
Amazing.
What age you now, mate?
36.
Still doing it at 36. What is the secret? There you go. To young football players, how are you still
We
doing
had
it?
fucking chippies, mate.
Fry-ups and
Bumbaleras.
Bumbaleras, but no, I try my best to look after myself. I'm recovery daft at the minute. I feel like I have to be, or I'm too sore to play at the weekend, but I'm always ready for 3 o'clock on Saturday. So
Well, we just had this argument, sorry Andy, with sports science. We just sat with him. You think it's ruined football?
Aye.
And we had a big guest on that's going to come out meets in the next couple of weeks. He retired young for the top level and he blamed sports science.
I do love a good argument with a sports scientist.
Do you, mate?
They will tell me something's good in it and I'm like, but I wouldn't do that, or he wouldn't do that.
So what is it you disagree with in terms of what sports scientists say now?
See all these like nonsense exercises that you don't feel do anything. I'm like, we're just wasting time here. Like, give me something that actually makes me hurt or sore.
What exercise do you mean?
You know, like the band stuff and that.
Like, the shite?
In my opinion, yeah.
What do you think?
Some stuff I don't mind. Mine's is more stuff that they restrict you from doing than actually making you do.
As in extras or not?
So like taking you out of training when you know you're fine. Like you know you're fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't need a fucking GPS data to tell me how my body feels. So it's more stuff like that. Like more stuff they don't let you do than stuff they give you.
Like you get wellness and all that kind of stuff now, and you go in the morning, you've got to fill in like a wee form. It's on your phone and that. Like if I can't train, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Like I've been filling fucking people's names in and that and sending them it just to see what he says. But he's really good, the sports scientist we've got now.
How do you actually feel your body? And
good. It takes a little bit longer to recover. That's the thing I have noticed. You want to train every day. I still want to train every day, but is it good for me to train every day? Probably not. No. So taking after, all these players that have gone and spend money on themselves and like supplements and all that kind of stuff. I really looked into it in the summer there. So still working. Legs are still going. So it's alright.
See, when you get players that come to the end and they say, like, I'm not thinking I feel my legs have gone, Andy, this is to you as well. Have you ever felt that at all since?
fucking right, I have.
I felt it watching him last year.
Have you noticed a difference on your body?
Definitely, yeah.
Have you, mate?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Like you're not going to lie and say, like, if I take somebody on, whereas maybe I was younger, I could go past them and I'm off. Maybe I take somebody on now and they catch me. In my head, I think, fucking 10 years ago, I might have got away with him there or whatever. But you change your game. I'm way better on the ball.
I've seen him. Was it pre-season? I've seen him. He's played against him. He's still Ayer's best player for me.
Best teammate I've ever had.
Eh?
Best teammate I've
big
ever had.
Is he, why?
Aye, best, just everything for a coach.
I'm sure you've said that to a couple others.
Get the money later, Sling. Anyway.
Honestly, but an absolute dream, mate. For younger players, for a manager, to almost like your coach on the pitch. Everything. Ticks all the boxes.
See, the biggest thing for me is warm-ups. Like, I've hated warm-ups
Oh, I
full
fucking
careers.
hate warming up,
But
mate.
see, now I could not do a session with a warm-up.
Oh, really?
No way.
Oh, I couldn't even think of kicking the ball. You know, when
Aye.
people go down and they kick a ball before.
But that was me. Like, I could walk onto a pitch and just start singing balls. But see, now, nah. Like, I would not touch a ball until I've warmed up for about 15 minutes.
Jim Mack and I, favourite ever, is like, for our first time for Peter Head, he's like, what time are we going out for the ball? He's like, come on, up here, pal. And I was like, what? And he went, just take your own hit. I just went out and kicked the ball, keep the ball for fucking 15 minutes and played with it.
I do get that. Everyone likes to warm up different. Some people like to no try. Some people want to go 100% so that they're ready for the game. I think you just have to take it back.
Next time you go to Celtic game, please watch Dyson Maida on the warm-up.
Just sprints.
Just sprints, mate.
Mate.
Actually does like shuttle doggies. Mate, it's mental.
Do you like sports scientists?
Nah,
Do you know me? No. Reason
we
just...
didn't have one. We didn't have a sports science. What, Bruni was like that though, wasn't he? The warm-up. What was Bruni like in the warm-up, mate?
So intense.
He wouldn't even speak.
Nah.
So focused. I just wanted to fuck about in the warm-up, did you?
I hate that.
I don't go all in the warm-up, but I still need it. Like, especially now, like I'm saying, I do need to warm up. But like, see, before a game, you want to kind of
chill,
reserve
relax,
energy. Aye.
So you've picked up. Slow
have.
start, wasn't it?
It was a slow start, aye. Again, a few injuries, maybe a bit out of form, a little bit, maybe a bit of hangover for last year, probably, just with how it ended and stuff. But I feel as if we're back on it now. A couple of good results and then some big games coming up for us.
Well,
so.
talk us through probably starting off on a bad foot, but talk us through the playoffs. Obviously, we've not had you on since the playoffs last year.
You really let that tuned in, didn't you?
Yes. No, yeah, something I've never really experienced before, the championship playoffs. You know, you fourth v third v second and stuff. And even after the first game, we did well. We won at Huel, so you're thinking we just go on and win it. Having to put the same effort in like 4 days later and win that and go on. Obviously, Brian Graham turned up and scored two set pieces. We conceded 2 goals. So it was unfortunate, but you can see how hard it is for teams to continually keep going, high pressure game. You don't realise how much energy like a final or a semi-final they take out you. It's not like league games are league games, but there's nothing like having the pressure and how much it takes out you of like a playoff game or a final. So it's difficult for teams to get up. Livy, I was looking the other day, Livy have done it twice, is that right? They've done it a few years ago as well. But there's no many teams have kind of went through the playoffs, so it is a big effort for us, and if we're there or thereabouts this year again, we'll be better for it.
How is that feeling as well? Just like full season,
Perfect.
playoffs, like you says, you win the first leg and then you lose the next game, that's you, you're done. Summer.
So they
I
need
know.
to change it, I think.
What, going in?
I would go to semi-finals right away, off the back. Do you know
I
what
know, I don't see how that's it. I get you.
Don't get how the SPL team have been...
So the team that finishes second bottom plays the team that finishes fourth and
Yeah.
second and third play each other.
Yeah.
That's how they do it in League 1 and League 2, innit? It's only the Championship where you play all the way up.
I also just think, I mean, we say it all the time, but just a bigger league. Just reconstruct the full pyramid and just have more teams in the top flight. I know it's
I'd
been said for so long, but
100%, I'd do that.
What about your manager getting sent off in a charity? Legends game.
I did have a chuckle at that yesterday, yeah. It did get
Is he
thrown
still
in the
nuts,
group
Brent?
chat as well.
Is he still mad?
He obviously knows his stuff and knows what he's doing, and that like, he's got a bit of anger, and obviously he's had that as a player all the way through and as a manager as well, but he still takes things seriously when he's playing head tennis or he's involved in the games. He still wants to win.
Does he join in?
He joins in now and again. He's got a bad
Smash
knee, he
boys?
says, so he doesn't.
Does he smash boys?
Nah, not quite, no. But you could tell that if he wanted to, he could, aye. But you got Whittaker still joins in,
Whittaker's a joke,
Whittaker could
innit?
still play, I think. He still moves well.
So two-footed Whittaker, isn't he?
Does Bruni do the coaching? Or is it what's it takes it?
They both do it. I mean, obviously, the gaffer's the gaffer, like, but Whittaker takes a lot of the kind of stuff, the technical stuff and that we do at the start. Maybe the gaffer and Whit's kind of take their turns at the tactical stuff and that. But
Does he do all the Gordon Strachan stuff where you need to do volleys and that?
we do a
that?
bit of stuff like that. There is some stuff and he said to me like, oh, this was Gordon Strachan's or Brendan Rodgers and
He
I
loves
got it for
Rodgers,
you
didn't he?
and stuff. Aye.
Did that a few times.
Were you scared of Bruni when you were playing?
No.
Is you alright?
No, he's brilliant with younger players. But he did have that sort of aura around him, didn't he? Do you feel that now?
No, he wasn't really what he was when I was there.
Ah, right.
He wasn't a kind of...
You didn't feel it then.
A right winger when you were there.
He was like a right winger, man. He was in and out of the team when I was at Celtic.
What a
It
presence.
was actually a good tackle in the one he
Yeah, but
set up on it.
you could just see the anger in his face and he's pointing at him. I'm like, oh. But Barry Robson gives it a
Barry
good goal.
Robson must have had a
he's
bet on
angry,
Celtic
man.
Legends, mate. Must have had a bet on Celtic Legends how raging he was at that penalty.
What is he?
Barry Robson, you seen him? He was worse.
Barry Robson was worse, aye.
What, Brown or McGregor for you?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. These questions.
Go on, just put it easy now.
Just quick.
Aye.
I'm going to go Brown.
I'm sure
He
you've said
said-
McGregor before.
He said McGregor.
So you can use both clips now.
Are you joined the coaching staff, mate?
Yeah, officially player coach.
How are you finding that?
And doing all right. And
You were player coach at Broomhill, weren't you?
Oh, fuck, it's tough.
no like it.
Just didn't play at all. Do you want to be a manager?
I think down the line probably, yeah. I think if someone had said that was where I was going, I would accept that. So, but no, it's in early. It's watching videos. It's preparing for training. It's just getting a look behind of what kind of everything's going. Coaching against, we played Mull on a friendly, and I was on the sideline against Andy's team a couple of weeks ago.
Just you?
No, not just me, but I've got the gear with the initials on it now, so
Brilliant.
official.
What is the balance? Is it still train every day or when you can? So where does the coach
So
come in?
I take the session on the Monday. So it's good practice for me. So on a Sunday, I'll make up the session, send it through to them.
Eating your
let
curry,
the boys
roast
know.
beef curry.
Eating my food. But I'll take it. It's good practice for me just to learn and make mistakes or whatever.
And do you get to do what
Feedback.
you like in that session, or does Bruni give you like...
Now and again, they'll say we need this amount of high speed running, whatever, in it, and I'll make up something that's got that in it. So it's, again, good practice. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll train as normal, but I'll still come in early and watch the videos of the opposition, do the set pieces and stuff, do a lot of that.
And that's what people don't realise. See the amount of work that goes into being a
Aye.
coach now, mate. It's incredible.
It was a real eye
Not that I
opener.
do, innit, but
We done
You
both
say
our
you like
licenses together, didn't we?
Aye.
Fuck, how good was the B licence, mate?
Aye.
how come it was so
mate,
good?
Fucking amazing,
It's
mate,
just-
honestly. Graham Dons put on a 7-a-side for an hour, didn't he? 7-a-side, mate. And he
Dons
just
I
spoke,
put it on.
and he just spoke to the instructor guy for full time, but the best was Xander Diamond.
What did he do?
He was fucking, what a guy. mate.
Everyone
Aye,
kept
he's a good
putting him
guy,
in as a defender because obviously he was well known he's a defender, and there was us there was another couple of players, but he was the only defender. So everyone kept putting him in as a defender for the rush. You had to heed it, and
He
was
done as well.
like, is there any chance somebody picking somebody else to put in? And it'd be like centre half, man.
Mate, do you remember the first practice he done, Xander, right? He got his numbers wrong. So I think, what is it, 16? He had 15, right? So he says a good way for you to do it for the next one is like, sort your players, sort your teams, and bib your team in a formation. So it's just like, right, name your team and they go and pick up the bib. So you remember we took a couple of his bibs?
Oh, that's a lot. Mate, see, you're half fucking pounding
He's
it
came back,
on the B
right?
licence,
He
mate.
came back, he said a couple of names, and I didn't got a bib, and he stood there, the bibs he just turns around and goes, fuck that again, lads. Do you remember when he shouted, when he was doing defend the final third, they just shouted, just get fucking rid of it? He was
Anywhere,
brilliant,
somebody
mate.
said anywhere.
That was Gaz O'Connor, remember I told you he got his subject was defending, mate. He just done a finishing drill. And the guy was like, I'm a bit confused, Gary. You're meant to be doing defending. He went, I don't know what you gave us defending for. I was a fucking striker. You see that feeling on the B licence so when someone's not going right?
Oh, it's panic.
That fucking anxiety is
I
incredible.
fucking loved it though.
I think
That's
we
some
spoke-
laughed at
I
me.
think we spoke about it last time. Remember the boy fainted?
That's
seen
right, aye.
Boy's
Start
face was
his
gone.
assessment, wasn't it?
Aye.
Straight off the bat.
For some man.
Get right with it.
For some man.
Oh, was-
Oh,
Have you done your B licence?
Nah.
Mate,
not
do you know
my
what? It's fucking, but I loved it.
Is
I
it
loved
online
doing my
now?
licence, mate.
Is it
I think
online?
you need to do
Or
a
do you still
wee
need to all meet up?
No, you
it'll
did
be
meet up,
licensed,
but it's not as
yes.
much as it was the last time.
Well,
I think
everybody
I'll
says
let
who do the hardest bits, like is it the portfolio bit? You need to put a lot.
damn it.
short on
Aye.
that.
What
The
what
online
manager have you took the most from, Murph?
Oh, other than Clough, just the way Clough done things and all that kind of thing. But again, Sean Maloney had good tactical things. Jim Gannon was another one, good tactical. Although, as a man manager, and that he was a bit off it. Partly
Oh,
Slaney. Chris Hughton probably. Chris Hughton kind of was the first manager I had that was really not like I'm telling you, he was really defensive. But we won. and we were winning all the time.
Steve Clarke's got a picture of him up in his living room.
It just showed that, like, I've had managers that were all out attack. I've had managers that wanted to defend. Take a
Good for you, that, isn't it? So you can take a wee bit of
I've got a great CV of managers. I've got about 300 international caps between them.
Wow. Who's yours?
Who?
Manager you take most of?
Ganzo.
Nah, no way. I was going to ask you actually, Muff, because me and you came through. We were players that were just off the cuff and were amazing. That twos were unbelievable. Do you think that went too much the opposite way now, where players are almost like that, and being an individual's taken away from them?
A little bit. I think that's just the way it is. But back then, like, you weren't shown a way of playing. You were just taught the right things and do this, do that. And now it's kind of went the other way. But you need to kind of find the middle ground. It's went completely the other way, that if you didn't do tactical stuff with players, they'd be moaning about it. So if you can find the middle ground of, right, this is the tactics we're using, but you still need to be on form, you still need to take your man on, you still need to do this.
Yeah.
See, 15 years ago, see if you were told that you're doing boxes, possession games, you'd be buzzing, wouldn't you?
Oh, you'd be a dream, mate.
See now, I think players
Why am I doing shape, fam? Let's get a boxing game, remember that?
Exactly.
Right, see when the manager did say a bit of shape, everyone was like, what? What?
This is rubbish, and what is this?
Shite, man.
It's so unrealistic. We're playing against nobody.
Nobody, I know. And now it's what
Now,
it's
if
all
you
people
don't do
do.
it, people are like, oh, how we playing? I don't know who to pass.
no worked on it.
I think you do need to do it, mate.
You do need to do it, do you?
I think you need to do shape. But it's like you say, you get the ball. You've got a game plan. Get the ball. The wingers that send up to them to go and take people on and use the.
Aye, a bit like
Right.
Scotland with Gannon Dote. Like, 1-on-1, he's brilliant. He's not going to get involved in the little 1-2s in
Build-up,
possession. You get the ball out there, we'll get the ball at you, and then you're expected to do your stuff.
Leon King was told by the Rangers kit man that he wasn't going to be for the first team for pre-season. Is this true?
He came out and said it last week, didn't he?
He's no mate. Obviously, he's in at us now. Leon, he's doing really well, but it is if that's true,
How has he been doing?
He's been doing really well. Aye, obviously, we were in there when he first started training. I was at like 15 or whatever. He was tipped for the top. Obviously, things happened the way they happened, and he's came down to us. But he's done really well so far. He's playing right of a back three, probably his best position, I would think. He could play in midfield and that as well, right back, centre half. But
maybe that's what was happening. Russell Martin was washing the kit, and the kit man was doing the team. Maybe that's where it's fucking went wrong, isn't it?
Have you ever had anything like that before?
What,
So like any news within football, and it's not been like the manager, whoever has told you. I've told my one before. The first time I ever got dropped on the Mark Warburton, I got told through text in the Celtic game, pre-match.
Who takes you?
It was Craig Flanagan in the group chat.
Who's Craig? Just a
No, he
coach?
never texted me into it. He
He's a fitness
just
coach.
text the team. The team was just bang straight in the group chat, 11 o'clock or whatever. But I'm not.
See, when
I
that
played a
happens,
big game,
Andy,
that.
would you ever go and speak to him before the game, or would you always wait?
No. I wouldn't speak to him before the game.
But would you pull him up for that going into?
I did. I think I spoke to him on the Monday. I ended up coming on at half time. It was when we lost 5-1 when Senderos get sent off.
And Barton went to centre back.
Aye.
And you
Did
found
you
out
played
for-
every game though?
I know I'd played every game up to that. I got dropped before that through text.
What did he say to you? Did he get what was it?
He actually apologised as I went in and says like, no about the text. I didn't even mention about that because see at that point I just was about playing. He says you should have played. But I think I've told it before. Nico, we played Linfield the week before in a friendly, and
He was a
Nico ran the show. He was like, I need to play him.
Did he write TB on the bottom of the text? You heard anything like that? Anybody else?
Just the old school, you know, when they used to put the squad list up on the wall on a Friday. That Motherwell did anyway.
See, checking that squad list.
Just
mate.
when you were a young boy,
Yeah,
checking it to see if you were maybe in the squad or
How
not.
good was the feeling?
See, when you're a
you were
young
in
boy and somebody's like, you're with the first team.
Aye.
Oh, mate.
it? What a feeling it was though, wasn't it? When you seen your name on it.
So good.
Trying to think of nah. Are you?
No, I don't think so. No. No, I've never been at a squad. Have you? You ever been proper dropped for a squad?
I said drop for a squad, but I remember being 18 or so, and I'd been in a couple of squads or whatever. And you know at Fir Park, you've got Upper Crust, the wee roll shop down the corner. Like, again, I didn't like the food that was put on, so I went down and got a roll. Me and another boy won. We came back up and Terry Butcher catches us coming in with the roll in it, and he goes ballistic. And he's like, you're out the squad on Saturday, innit? And I wasn't in the squad on Saturday. Now, I counted how many first team players were in it, so I don't think I was in it anyway. But it was a wee thought in my head, I've just let him down here and that, so I never went to the roll shop again.
Oh, we did always do that when you were injured or something. Go to the shop
Aye.
close for something to eat. Dundee had Clark's Bakeries right across the streets, mate. See, when you were known the squad, right across there, free pies, mate, sit and watch your game.
I just got to the Lidl across the road for Livy Stadium.
Did you?
Aye. Hundreds of munchies, mate.
Oh, we used to get the train into Motherwell and it was like,
Remember the wee spa?
oh, aye, we used to rinse this wee shop for all the sweeties. Now, they're still wee guys, still
Camel
15,
cake.
16, just rinsing it.
Remember how
sweeties.
much sweeties you used to eat when you were on the bench, mate? Jelly babies and fucking garlic, mate. The food that the subs got to Celtic was unbelievable, mate. I remember thinking, if I come on here, I'm fucked.
You were
5 bars of
fucked.
galaxy, mate.
You were fucked.
What was it? Charlie told the one about John Hartson, didn't
Yeah, I've never seen somebody eat crisps like this in my life.
he? Get a packet of kiss and a pie at half time.
Yeah, he would eat like fuck.
Came on 10 minutes into the second half.
Is Leon King flying?
He's doing well.
Comes into Grosso all the time, he's always in.
Aye.
Good boy, yeah.
He was at the opening, a couple of weeks ago.
I was at the opener, I didn't really know him, but he comes in quite a bit now. He's a lovely boy, isn't he?
Aye, really nice, quiet guy. He's fitted in really well, to be fair.
See, he's miles above that level, Leon King, now.
Good player.
What?
We like him.
He went to Queen's Park last year and then he played.
I know, that's mad, eh?
He went to Queen's Park.
He's been a bit up and down, I think, but he started.
Just
really
not playing
well.
enough football, is he?
Aye.
No.
It's obviously good that he's went to playing football, so.
Who else has done well for you this year? Any other standouts, mate?
We've signed a couple of good players. Like we missed Ben Dempsey as the captain. We missed him a wee bit at the start of the year. He always helps the team out, does well, does a bit of everything. We've signed Kevin Holt as well, who's
Good signing.
Yeah, really
middle
good.
at the back. We lost Mikey Devlin last year. It was a big loss for us, and Holt's come in and kind of taken up that role. So,
Do you ever have a
good.
player in your team that when they were missing you thought we were fucked?
Oh, gosh.
That's a great question.
Swindon, we had Jonathan Douglas, like he was the captain centre mid, and see when
Kind of
he was,
shaggy haired boy.
see when he was in the plane, I was like, oh, because I played centre mid, I was like, oh, fuck, we are fucked.
Maybe at Brighton a bit like we had Dale Stevens.
What a player, mate.
Played every game,
Charlton
centre
and
mid again. No, the same level as Ben, but done a bit of everything. He could tackle, he'd win the ball, defend. He was calm on the ball. He was good on the ball. So when you were missing him, it was a bit.
Morelos, yeah.
I was going to say that Morelos, if Gerrard's first season, just because
Aye.
there was a backup striker.
Sadiq was at one point.
Sadiq. He played one game that was the same against Aberdeen. They
Aye.
lost.
But it was. And did you think going into that he's fucking hopeless?
No, but I remember we played Ayr in the quarters, and Gerrard made like not loads of changes, but he made a few changes. Like that, which obviously no disrespect, we should have beat Ayr anyway because it was at Ibrox. But he started Alfredo, or he brought Alfredo on. It was one of the two. No, I think he started him. I think he was the one that started, and he ends up getting booked and missing the semi. And the boys like, why the fuck has he started him in this game?
Yeah, man.
Then obviously Aberdeen.
And he's
like
got
said,
beat.
But
What was that the new Ben Doak? Isn't they? If he's not playing, you don't feel confident at all they're going to win. Do you do that? Do you feel like East Kilbride?
No.
Just to be used as a team?
No. We've had Robbo missing quite a lot, who's probably and we've won the game. So, see on the team thing, Jim McAnally never used to do his team talk to about 45 minutes before a game and actually name a team. But he used to give the team lines in, and then Peterhead would put the team up on Twitter.
Oh, right.
So all the boys knew it,
get
but
it
you can't go, right lads, I've had to make a couple of decisions, tough decisions today, boys. Like, I have fucking know the team. Been it on Twitter for 15 minutes. Amazing. Right lads, before we crack on, quick shout out to Be Inspired. Andrew,
Go
look
on,
at
Andy boy, look
but a
sensational.
movie star.
Nice, isn't it?
Right, it's
wee
nice.
fit.
Really lovely, I like that, mate.
Can we get a wee look at the back, please, mate, if you don't mind?
What's going?
Let's see that arse. Be Inspired, built by footballers, worn by you. Proper streetwear that looks sharp and feels class, from fresh tees and cargos. Trust me, you're going to want the full wardrobe.
Yeah, and because you're part of the Open Goal team, we've got you sorted. Use the code GOAL at checkout for 10% off your first order. That's GOAL at beinspiredclothing.com. Go get stuff.
Right, lads, massive news Saturday night. We were working, and I'm not just saying this, like, restaurant was full, and mate, like 3 guys were like, you see their faces like dropping, they're like, have you heard the news? And I thought somebody somebody died like that. That's the Rangers joke. And I was like, you're kidding. I'm like, how shocked are you when you came through? It was like mad, wasn't it, the
Can't
reaction?
believe it. Cannot believe it at all.
How did it get who leaked it that he'd
I think
turned
it was
down?
a guy, Henry something.
Stephen Henry.
He was a writer in England first.
Oh, Henry Winter?
Aye, it might have been Henry Winter.
How's he
aye.
fucking finding it?
Probably through Gerrard or something, innit?
Right.
But I was shocked because it was just all the noise since Russell Martin's left has been Gerrard. I think all the fans had bought into it being Gerrard, and it just looked as if he was an absolute stick on for it, didn't it? And then just obviously out of nowhere.
Had you heard, obviously you know people in a bounce range, had you heard it was going to be Gerrard?
Aye.
Just that the talks were going on and that, and they were meeting down in London and stuff. Aye, but again, you just assumed that.
Mate, I'd
All
heard
right, he's meeting them. It's going to be
I'd
him.
heard his backroom team and everything. I was like, oh, it's him.
Well, Defoe kept putting things up, didn't he?
Was it going to be before?
Steve Holland was. I
heard
Steve
that.
Holland was part of the back, and I was like, "Fuck me, that's like very good." Obviously, he was with Southgate England. He's been at Chelsea, and then he just couldn't believe it.
I
Seeing
did-
he's no him.
The timing wasn't right.
Nah.
Who knows, man? Aye, who knows what it was?
But surely if Gerrard's went to the meeting,
Exactly,
he's
mate.
wanting the job, innit?
Exactly.
You would have thought so. Aye.
So if you were to guess, what would you say the reason for them not taking it?
Could be way off the mark here, but I think that I heard Gerrard on Röhl Ferdinand talk about he's had time to think and he wants to be a manager, do the coaching, he wants the other people to come and do that. And I've got a feeling he wants maybe no full control, but a lot of control of the club. And I think Thelwell's got a big say, and I think they couldn't work with that. I could be way off it with that, but I think it's something to do with that.
What do you think?
No, I agree. Again, it might be wrong, but he's travelled from, is it Bahrain to London to meet Rangers, and then the timing's not right. I'm not having that. If the timing wasn't right, he would know that before he travelled. So there's definitely something to it, and I can only kind of assume it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be money related. I think he wanted to come back, so it has to be something that within the project, whatever it may be, that he's obviously disagreed with, and I can only really think by my understanding, there's a big reason that Gerrard left the last time is because of Rangers in the transfer market. He was expecting to spend a lot more money. He didn't get the money he was expecting, obviously ends up leaving. So I think it's got to be something to do with that again. Whether he's not getting money in Jan or he's not getting control over the transfers, that's kind of where I'm.
But surely when you look at it, Russell Martin would have had control of the transfers because it looked like a lot of his players were signed there.
I think some of it, but again, it's definitely no full control because he's no signed Chimity, is he? Russell Martin's no signed Chimity. So I think he would have wanted kind of the final say, which...
But how many places is Gerrard going to get that now, mate? How many football clubs are going to give Steven Gerrard full control of their club?
Aye.
I just thought it was a certainty that he was going in. Like, it must be something that we don't know that's the reason he's not taking it, because it just looked set in stars. Like Gerrard was coming back.
Are you disappointed it isn't him, as obviously a Rangers fan?
Probably a wee bit, aye. I mean, and that probably, I don't know what Andy's like, that's coming for two players that he essentially let go as well. Like, he came in and he changed everything, made it more professional, set Rangers on the path to where they've got to. They've went back down again now. Albeit, he won one league, but from where we were to that point was a big jump. So it probably would have been perfect this time, but unfortunately not.
Yeah.
I'm gutted. I thought it would.
I remember him when Gerrard left. We were filming. I remember when Gerrard left. How gutted you were?
Can't remember really, no. But it was for me. I'll be honest. I just thought there was no other option. See, every other candidate or people at Rangers were like, "Nah, I was like, nah, it's Gerrard. It's got to be." And you can't actually blame Rangers really, because obviously it's been him that's ultimately turned it down. So, and I think it was like universal buy-in for the fans. Like every single fan there enough wanted it to be Gerrard. So I think now it almost feels like similar to what we said to Russell Martin. Whoever they bring in, I think it's just up against it straight away for the get-go.
Anticlimax.
If they have a bad start,
it's just like kind of feels if you're going round that cycle again. So
what about from a Celtic point of view? What was your thoughts when you thought it was going to be Gerrard, and then when he turned it down? Do you think Gerrard would have been a realistic kind of challenger too?
I do. I just think with the way Rangers are at there now, I think he's probably just the way it is. I think there'll need to be somebody amazing that comes in, but he's the only one that could get Rangers sort of back and deal. He's one that can deal with that pressure. See, you see the fans with Russell Martin maybe have all these ideas, but for me, he couldn't deal with the pressure. When I look at Gerrard, he's a guy I think he thrives under that, and that's what I was, because his record isn't great, but certainly for that side of it, I think I was worried about him coming in.
See, when people talk about Gerrard's time, right, they always go back to he won one trophy, but the squad that he inherited, mate, like it was almost not impossible, right? But everyone was just like, Celtic are getting 10 in a row. They're getting 10 in a row. They're miles ahead of Rangers. And he stopped the 10 in a row with obviously recruitment, like you said, driving standards the way he was. You could probably criticise a couple of the cup runs. Like St Johnstone beat them at Ibrox, and then St Johnstone then go and win the cup like that. But I've never really bought into this. He won one trophy. The fact he won that one league was fucking mental.
He changed the whole mentality. I remember even before he won the league, for so long Celtic kept beating Rangers in Old Firm games. When he came in, that was the first thing I noticed he changed. Rangers started beating Celtic a lot.
I was like, this might be wrong, right? But I'm sure he won like 8 Old Firms out of 12 or 13.
Aye.
I think the record that they had. Yeah. And, you know, I don't know if you remember this, but see, lost to Progress in the first round the year before, right? And I remember one of his first things when he was talking about in the meeting when he first came in was like, we're getting qualified for Europa League, that's like a non-negotiable, that's what we're doing. The boys like, fucking pumped off a Progress and they're out of the first round last year. So see straight away, like mentality wise, it's like,
Yeah.
no, we're winning, that's it. And then obviously we end up getting the qualification, 9 men against Ufa.
Does it worry you, like with the 49ers, that they haven't managed to get this over the line? I think Rangers fans will be worried.
A little bit. I think they will be worried. That like
They
who
just
know,
love
we're
guys
not
for
in the meeting. We don't
championship,
know.
didn't they, the
Aye.
coach.
We don't know what's going on in the
They
meeting. We
do
don't know
now.
what's happening in that. But like, if you're just looking outside in, everyone wants Gerrard. Like, how can you not get him? Like, what has happened in that meeting that's not brought him to Ibrox?
But
That's
then on
what
the
Rangers
flip
fans
side,
think.
this is the way that top clubs work now, isn't it? Like managers didn't have full control at top clubs,
No,
don't they? So
there's-
is it also a good thing that they are turning down guys that want full
But
control?
I think fans,
You know, do you like that?
I like what you
I
said
think
there.
I think fans would agree if they've seen that guy that's in control, Kevin Thelwell, is doing really well at his job, but he's been in for 3 months and you can't say, he's brilliant at that role yet, because again, some of the signings there's a lot of question marks over. They've spent a lot of money as well. So I think if it's somebody that's done really well for the club structurally for so long, I think, you can't give him full control. He's doing brilliant. But I think there's still that question mark over Thelwell and his role within it that you can't really accept it. Then
It is mad that guys like Kevin Thelwell gets such a big say in how Rangers is run, isn't it?
And I mean, was it a couple of weeks ago before Martin got sacked? He was he loved him. Absolutely loved Russell Martin. And I think that appointment was obviously what he knew, and then the fact that they've not got Gerrard in, I think people are going to start asking questions of him, and rightly so.
Would you give him a text and ask him? The club should come out and tell you exactly why.
Should
I've
Rangers,
never spoke to him since I left.
should Rangers come out and explain to the fans why Gerrard never took the job?
Well, they kind of have, but you
Oh,
have to
they're
just
shite on it.
you have to just take it.
I think
what
that's
they've
the
said.
onus is more on Gerrard to do that, to
Gerrard
be
to
honest
say
with
it.
you. Because I think the fans are disappointed that he's turned it down.
I've seen a lot of fans saying he shouldn't get offered it again. That's twice now he's turned it down.
So who's next? Danny Röhl's now the favourite.
We're all Dow, I think, it's definitely.
Röhl down.
Is he just
That's
similar
some
to
shout,
like a Russell Martin type?
It almost looks like a Carbon Corbett, but maybe even a wee bit worse because Russell Martin's actually got out the championship, hasn't he? I know he was at
Aye.
Sheffield Wednesday, the club's in a different position, but
Aye. No, I'm kind of like that. I think, by all accounts, people are telling he's a brilliant coach, but you need to be more than that.
I mean,
Can you represent the club? Can you handle the pressure? Can you handle the expectation? I think there's more to just. I told you, Michael Beale's the best coach I've ever worked with. He couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So is Danny Röhl miles better than Michael Beale as a coach? It means you just need to be so much more to be the manager of Rangers and Celtic. So I think 36-year-old being a manager for 1 year, mate. Like, I just think there's so many question marks that if it is him, then I think fans will get behind him. But if it's off to a bad start, I think you could just be going through the same
he
thing.
can't get the Rangers job. You've just put 36 and he's had 1 year.
He's managed Sheffield Wednesday for 1 year.
Nah.
He's been a manager for 1 year.
He can't get the Rangers job.
Who would you get to them?
I'd get to McInnes over him.
I think Muscat ticks a lot of boxes, doesn't he? Like what he's done as a manager as well. He was a fucking head case as a player, so you'd imagine he's a disciplinarian in terms of a leader for a manager as well. So I think he ticks boxes, but I think there's going to be Röhl in it. It's going to be Danny Röhl.
It seems like it is.
Rangers have got a better squad than Hearts, yeah.
Aye.
So why could Dell not replicate what he's done with Hearts? I know he's only early on in the season, but why could he not?
I think he probably could, but he turned it down and all. I remember before
Right,
they appointed Murray when I'd first went in. McInnes turned.
Maybe they're going for
McInnes
Danny
turned it
because
down.
he's the only one that's not turned it down.
I think Dell would go, but I know it's probably Jake Dell would take the job.
I think so. Aye.
I think he would.
You don't?
Oh,
I think
it would be
he
a big.
You
It would be a big call if he
you would
didn't.
take it.
Did I? Probably did. I've changed. I spoke to him.
No, I think was you not talking about Frank Lampard last week? He said he'd take it.
Lampard.
Might be wrong,
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he will take it now, does he? 'Cause I think
Nah.
Coventry are going to win
Coventry
that
are
league.
doing well.
Think Dell would take it?
I think so. I think they turn it down, especially where they're at. Like he's coming in off the back of a Russell not doing well. All you've got to do is come in and start well, and you get the fans behind you, and you could take off and go for there. But big call.
Muscat would make sense as well, wouldn't he? Back to he's won leagues.
Aye. But
He's out of contract in 2 games as well.
Is he
You know
right?
what I mean, you know,
Freebie.
I know Danny Röhl's the same, but it's
he
not
get-
like you've sacked Russell Martin, give him a load of compensation, then you need to go and pay a lot of money for Derek McInnes because you probably wouldn't.
I seen the guy, is it Hasselhutton?
He wouldn't be bad.
We talked about him today.
Well, Danny
Southampton.
Röhl was his assistant, was he not?
What was it?
Sure, Danny Röhl.
He was, you're right.
Aye.
Well,
That is the one thing you
him.
can say. Like, obviously, a pro for Danny Röhl is, like, by all accounts, seems as if he's a very good coach. He's worked with some top managers and clubs, hasn't he? He was at Bayern Munich, Leipzig, Germany, so he's been around. But I just think,
Where the fuck's Ancelotti's boy?
He's in Brazil, isn't he?
He's in Brazil, aye.
Is he?
Apparently started
Qualifier.
off, no great for
I
whoever he was at.
I think the last time, I think they were like 5th in the league or something.
It's like you say, it's all these guys that have done it. You think, fuck, I'm not a bad coach, and then you're going to be a manager and you're fucking useless. Completely different, innit? Especially like you say, a massive.
Do you think they do need to appoint somebody that? I know it's hard to say.
They need to be a figurehead of the club.
Aye.
No.
They need to be able
Gets
to
it.
handle everything, and again, the players respect them and hang on
Yeah.
their every word. But
That's not going to be good. I think he done well at Southampton there.
At first he did, aye.
Then he got beat 9 for somebody, didn't he?
came
He just
out
went
with
after that.
Remember the outfit he came out with? He was like a snooker player. Nah, he can't get it, mate.
And
Fucking snooker player at Ibrox.
Fan for Ibrox, isn't it? He just jumped between the Q Club and Ibrox.
by the way, who else is there? I know
it's
it's
the
no your
options,
job
aye.
to hire a fucking Rangers manager, but who
Mate,
actually is
honestly,
there?
I can't believe your man's not been linked.
Shut
I know he's only done
up.
7 games, but again, what he's doing with Motherwell, like, how could he not
Oh, I
win
thought you meant me.
Oh, fuck
Shut the fuck up.
But I always think he can do that, and he does look like he can fucking handle pressure. And he can do that with Motherwell players. Like, what could you do with Rangers players?
I don't think you can give that a guy after what 7 games of Rangers job. You can't, mate. God almighty. We said that about Jimmy Taylor last year. Give him the Rangers job, let him do it.
That's true.
You need to do more than that, and I think Dale, mate, no. What about Barry Ferguson? He's somebody who's certainly, he gets it. As I said about Gerrard, he takes that, he loves that, fries under the pressure. Because last year, obviously, we all know that I said they shouldn't get the job. Because I just thought, like, you need a manager that's got, like, we say, a style nowadays and that. But I think at Rangers, and that, you do need that, but you need a lot more than that.
But Jake, he done enough for the last time to get the job.
I think there was a lot of good in it, but I mean, there was a couple of bad results in there as well. But at the same time, he was going in there with none of his own players.
It'd be doing the same than now.
I bet in January's coming up, so he could get his own players in as well.
I don't think Derek would mind the same. Derek told us at breakfast this morning he's not had any sort of contact, has he?
No.
Club's not been in contact there. See, towards the end of his time at Rangers, Russell Martin, Murphy, ever seen anything like that with fans towards a manager?
No, not as bad as that, no. That, like,
Why have you done it?
universally, everyone wants to winning games and still singing that you want the manager out, and it's a different level. Like, it was only going to go one way after things like that happening. I don't think there was ever any way he would have come back.
Again, have
Because-
you ever been anywhere else where have you ever been somewhere where the fans want the manager out?
Aye, but no, he's not even close to that.
Aye, nothing like that. Oh, like,
Who's the one you've been at the fans wanted him out?
oh,
You just know the fuck, don't you? See when the fans out, you just know.
I know.
You really should
By the way-
just sack him there now.
Gerrard was under pressure, wasn't he? Was
it Hamilton? He's got
1-0 to Hamilton at
Aye.
Ibrox.
What did he say after that Hamilton game? Do you remember?
No, I can't
I was out on
remember.
loan at the time. I remember watching it on the telly.
Do you think he was
didn't know
done,
my
Andy, at that point?
I don't think he was done, but I think there would definitely have been fans out there like, nah. Like,
What was going wrong at that stage, Andy? How were you losing games if it about Hamilton?
mate, do you know, honestly, I actually can't really remember, but I did remember that we for a couple of seasons we were doing well up to January and then just fell away, and I think that was the same that
Because
year.
you
I'm
were
sure we
going
were
to Dubai, you know,
level,
going to
sure we were
Dubai.
level in points with Celtic in Jan, and then just fell off a cliff. But I remember that game. It was a mistake with somebody at the edge of the box. Somebody lost at the edge of the box, or it was a collision or something with Hamilton, and the place was like mad toxic as soon as that goal went in. And sometimes you get a feeling with how the fans are in a certain game, you're like, nah, that like under pressure
He
now.
went,
Then obviously turned it round.
I think probably then when Murray was there, that's the other one. No, it was nowhere near as bad as Russell. But it got to the point at the end where I kind of had no option. He was kind of going to go.
brilliant. You joined Rangers in the same transfer as Russell Martin.
Aye.
So we was quite tight.
We were close, aye. I wouldn't say really close, but we'd actually met the month before, because he's from Brighton now. So when I was in Brighton, we'd went out for food and he was in the same restaurant. I seen him, I was speaking to him, and I was like, he said, oh, what are you doing this summer? I said, I'm probably going to leave. I think I might be going up to Rangers. And he went, so am I. And it was just kind of like,
So where was
Well,
he at?
that's
Was
how
he at
we done
Norwich at the time? That where he came
trying to
from?
think where he was at the
I
time.
think he was.
Uh-huh.
Because he went Norwich Rangers, then MK Dons.
Did he?
is that right?
It must have been. I knew he'd grew up in Brighton or something, so he was down there. And then sure enough, same window we both went up.
Was it in that Sunday roast place you met him?
No, that's new by it, it's nice.
What did he get? Vegans didn't eat meat, did they?
Oh, cauliflower steak.
Cauliflower
something like
steak. How was he enjoying his cauliflower steak?
Was that a leader, Muff? Like,
that. He was, aye. You could tell he'd been captain at places and all that kind of thing. And he was a good guy, good teammate, like trained hard, professional. We spoke about it last time around. The vegan menu and that, we ended up getting the lentil dal and all that.
But he done that at Rangers when he was
Nah,
as a
they
player.
had to change a couple of things so that he could get vegan stuff.
So he fucked us as a player and a manager. Fuck you. Lentil Dow. Is that fucking Roald Dahl's brother? Fucking Lentil Dow. You fucking winded me up. You said Lentil Dow.
For lunch and it, aye.
Ah, fuck off. And you all ate it?
I don't remember this.
With your hands over fucking knife. Your socks out.
You're asking the wrong person if he ate
Soap
that
sap.
kind of food. Man. Aye. But
He
no,
changed the menu, didn't
no,
he? as a
he
player?
didn't change the menu. The fitness coach adjusted the menu because he knew
He was
Russ could only eat certain foods.
Right, okay. And did he proper buy into the Rangers thing? Because he was a captain. Like.
He never got made captain at Rangers, but you could tell he'd been a captain before, and he kind of carried himself that way. And he was one I always thought he'll go on to be a coach or a manager on that, because he always spoke well about football and lived it. So.
Sorry, mate.
Did you speak to him when he was the Rangers manager?
No, I'd spoke to him. No, I sent him a good luck message and I didn't get a reply. But apart from that, no.
Oh, you never got a reply?
No, I think he's changed his number.
It wasn't your number because he texted me after. It wasn't your number.
Because he'd messaged me a couple of times when he was down south asking about players. What's this player like? What's that player like? Whatever.
What, as a manager, like, when he was at what?
Aye, when he was at MK Dons maybe the first time, and then he'd done the coaching Zoom thing, and he sent me some stuff after it, and I said thanks, you about Rangers soon. And obviously turned out he's mentioned, so I tagged that and said told you so, and one tick.
Oh, really?
Back, so I've not spoke to him, but he was a good guy.
Do you know what? I know he's getting slaughtered, but he actually does seem like a good guy.
Aye, mate, very good. He is a very nice guy.
Were you type him when he was a player, Andy?
I wasn't typing
Type
him, but same, like, I really liked him as a guy. Spoke to him a couple of times, just a nice person, to be fair. And again, I could say it now, like, I think it was right. I think it was the right time for him to go, if not maybe a couple of weeks before. But how toxic it was towards him was too much. It was well too far. And hope he goes on to something good now.
So would he talk tactically to his players? Was he good on tactics?
I don't actually really remember much. But what I will say is like, and I don't mean this as a disrespectful way, I think he'd say the same again, but you wouldn't imagine he'd be a total football manager for what he was as a player.
No,
you know what I mean?
he wasn't like demanding the ball at centre half and that. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
He was like a Cragen type, wasn't he?
Was he Honkins?
He was like a Cragen type. No, am I right in saying that? He would love a fucking channel bonnet with a bit of bend on it.
Oh, aye, like, he would clear the ball, but like watching his teams that have played Swansea and that, like, they didn't kick it away or anything like that. It was like bring it down, pass it to goalie, play.
Yeah,
it was a bit like that, but it wasn't like that at Rangers.
Again, were you surprised like how the lack of that when he was at Rangers, like the control and what he had at Southampton, MK Dons?
Yeah, it was. But again, maybe the teams he was at weren't the teams that were supposed to be winning every week. Yeah. Maybe apart with Southampton, I know he had a great run at Southampton, won the playoffs and stuff, but it didn't correlate up here. Whatever reason, you've played down in England before, it's different. Andy's the same. There's something about Scotland to England. Players struggle. Obviously, we've seen managers struggle as well. And I don't quite know what it is.
Do you think the fans, see if we all go to it, do you think the fans would get behind him for the start?
Aye.
Right for the start, do you think so?
Aye, right for the start.
Because with Russell Martin, they never
James and the Giant Peach was a great book. It was. I think a lot of people be behind that.
No, I think they would for the start, but again,
you need to get off the flyer,
I think it's like, oh, here we go again. Do you know what I mean?
But do you think they're at the stage with any manager like that now, Rangers fans, after 2 defeats?
Gerrard, you'd got a grace period.
He'd got a bit of time. Other than Gerrard, though, I think anyone's going to be like that, aren't they? Because they're just so pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Mm-hmm. Like, see, the thing is, what are you expecting? You're expecting to beat people that they've got fucking 300 times the budget. It's no, you know what I mean? It's no. Nobody's expecting Daniel to come in and win the league. But if it's him, like, they're expecting you to be able to beat Falkirk and Dundee and Motherwell. And do you know what I mean? It's no as if you're asking for fucking the world, is it?
No.
Right, round the table, who are you going for? Rangers manager, who's going to get it?
Who's going to get it? Oh, I think it will be Daniel Röhl.
Röhl.
I've got a wee feeling it might be McInnes.
Oh, does he know Melanie?
No, I don't know me. I think the fans are quite coming.
Well, this isn't an exclusive, basically, because you're interviewing them. Is it tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
He's not getting the Rangers off. He's doing that tomorrow.
That's true. Fuck, it's not McInnes.
He's not doing a Hearts manager of the month interview, is he? If he knows he's got the Rangers.
But did Gerrard know that saying he was really happy and kind of left the next day as well?
He
might be talking to him in the back. He might be talking to him in the back, and you never know. Danny Röhl can't get the Rangers job.
But it might be amazing. We don't know. We don't know what he's like. His personality's like. That's the one I want to find out with Josh Windass and what he's like as a person.
Well, I'm sure he did say that he's like he doesn't like suffer fools, but People said that about Russell Martin as well, didn't they?
I know, but he might be. We keep comparing him to Russell Martin. Might be completely different as a guy. He might be sensational. We just don't know.
I think Rangers fans are at a point now they just want somebody to come in and do well. They don't care who it is, what nationality, how he plays. Like, he can come in and play an ugly brand of football. If Rangers win every week, that's the point of that.
All right, time for a shout out for our betting partners, SBK, and their unbelievable new features. Their new Aka Boost is a game changer, giving you even more value on every football accumulator you place.
And that's not all. You're going to get...
Take it away, Andy boy.
And that's not all. That new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app's sharpest minds, including us. You can find all of our weekly picks and coupons right there in the app, so get downloading it and set up an account. 18 plus, please gamble responsibly.
Right, lads. Greeks, it was not pretty.
Oh.
But Scotland managed to get 6 points for 6 that take them within 2 wins of the World Cup. How'd you look back in the 2 games?
Awful. That was absolutely terrible. It was because the Greece game, how Scotland have won that 3-1 beyond me. I didn't think they had a chance and scored 3 for it.
They've not had a chance to score 3.
No, but I mean, as in, it never really cut Greece open. It came for set pieces. That I think me watching it in the both games, they sit after the game.
Oh, mate.
So much, just so they sit in this low block.
Even when they're in a low block, nobody goes to the ball.
No,
See, the first Greece goal, is somebody going to go and tackle somebody?
They sit after the game so much, and when Clarke says that, that's a part of the game that you can influence. Obviously, as a coach, that your team are far too deep. But it was really.
But by the way, right at all, could he?
And by the way, see say results, whatever happened the next one, and if Scotland beat Denmark in the last game they qualify, Giant will sit in a mid block and no go and press. Do you know what I mean? So why are you not doing it every game? Why are you not taking the onus to other teams and like you say, try and get close to people, make contact, press? But I honestly, genuinely, and I feel as if we're always negative, right? But it's 2 of the worst games of football I've watched in a long
100%,
time.
Mate.
Except for probably the Celtic Rangers game. The football was a real tough watch.
But I could take the Greece thing, because Greece are no bad team, but Belarus are honking, mate. How are they coming and dominating the ball against that group of players?
Denmark just scored 6 against them.
6-0 they beat them.
At the weekend. It was...
Well, Murphy, you're at the wee tactical point, maybe, wouldn't mind the Sean.
I took the wee man on Thursday, but they were really worried about the boy Zolis,
right?
The number 10 for Greece, a good player, Bruges, I think he was at.
He's a cracker.
He's played really well on it. So McGinn was following Tsimikas all the way back, and Hickey was staying with Zolis in there. So it meant there was nobody like here.
When you win the ball
so
back.
they would just get the ball and they would just pass it about and work it to the air. They weren't gone anywhere. They never really got into the penalty box or that. They'd done a few times, but like, Steve Clarke's got the way of playing, and he's not going to change. Like,
so see, in that situation, what would you hear happening? Could your right centre back take the winger that's came inside the pitch? And
I think he just has to
full back.
I get it. They're playing against a team, and the player's really good. He's their best player. They've obviously done that to stop him, and they did to an extent. But it maybe kills your team when you do have the ball. But they won. I know that's just a thing.
He is the king of a shitty win, isn't he?
Aye,
mate. Just
the luckiest, mate. He's so lucky at times.
I think we just hire him for every qualification, mate. See, he's getting a major tournament. It just make a wee change for a couple of weeks.
Would you? I know it's hard, but I had to say after he's just won 2 games. But would you make a change?
Nah, you can't. You can't.
But I just get the feeling, right, that you're going to go to another one of these tournaments and it's going to be the exact same outcome. You're going to struggle in every game. I think you're going to win a game of football now. You agree?
Aye, I do. But see, you saying like you can kind of get the Greece one. I can't get the Greece one. We've got better players than Greece. Who, like, I just can't. It's his style of play. It's so negative. Honestly, it's so boring to watch. The amount of times we passed the ball back, it was so draining. It really was.
No, what I found like quite mad was like, see the amount of times the centre halves were on the ball, and they would just play that straight pass to a fullback, and the fullback would just get pressed straight away. They'd latch onto the 6 where it was Gilmore or whoever's McTominay was in there, and they would just lose the ball. It'd be fullbacks he'd done lose the ball, and it was just constant pressure for Greece, wasn't it? And then yesterday with Belarus.
Mate, see in the Euros, I said it every game. Centre back's got nobody on him, and everyone canes Ralston, which I get maybe he's not been the best. They pass the ball to Ralston with a guy a yard for him.
It's just an instant press every time.
Again, that comes down to coaching for me, mate. These are things that you should be working on the training pitch, and the fact that they're doing that tells me that they're done it.
Again, like, you've obviously watched our manager. I shouldn't really be talking about our manager, right? But I'm just making a point that he talks about playing against the press all the time. Don't play into the press. See the centre half passing to the fullback. It's just playing into the press, because that was Greece's press for minute 1.
Aye.
And just the amount of times that Scotland just kept doing it and losing the ball. It was.
They were high. They were high in
Scotland and the Rangers manager.
But I tell you what, right? I genuinely, it's it's actually impressive that Scotland played that bad and won both games, by the way.
Aye.
Especially after Greece, because you're coming away for like, how did they win that game? And then they went and done it again against
I
Belarus.
thought they were gonna
Belarus
be
was
right up
worse.
for it. Aye, Belarus.
Like Greece, like semi-decent team. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough game. Whatever. They won the game, but Belarus.
But were you
should have
watching
been
the
on the
game and thinking, Belarus are all right, baby? and they just lost 6-0, 5-0, fucking, they've just been getting
But that's
battered.
because we allowed teams to dominate us.
I know.
Just allowed teams to go on the ball and
They
play
could have
and
scored
no
3 or
pressure.
4, Belarus.
Even Faddy and Tomo in the commentary were a wee bit surprised. Like, Belarus are doing, it's like Belarus are doing all right here. It started well.
What the fuck is the Greece goalie doing with the third goal?
Aye.
What is
I
he?
think nearly missed that, by the way.
Was there any positives in terms of players' performance, individuals?
I thought Christie was really
I
good.
love Christie, mate.
I thought it was
Love
really
him.
good. The first game, obviously, never played the second game, but
But
He was one that took initiative.
Ben
Christie.
Doak was good, but bad, wasn't he?
His end product was
He was
poor.
unbelievable 1v1, but just the amount of good areas he got himself in, to be fair. And it was either like the wrong option, or the wrong decision, or a poor pass. It was like, again, if he can add end product to his game, which I'm sure he will with the age he is, like you've literally got a top player in your team.
it's very rare to get somebody 1v1. He is brilliant. He had the Belarusian boy on.
Mate,
So
what
he kept doing the step over and going down the line.
Hell.
The boy didn't know what he was
Canadian
doing.
barn
What number
dance,
was he?
mate.
Was it number
3, was it?
Number
The
3.
big boy.
How old is he? I've honestly no check. Must be 40. Must be 40. What about when he was running back? Fucking hell.
But he went past him that many
Him on the
times.
bus on the way back to Belarus, a full flight like that.
I tell you what, right, Ben Doak
Think
would
I
do
done all right?
that to me, he'd do that to me, but fuck.
I know he went back to a cut, I tell you what, I thought I done alright. He didn't really create much, did he?
Oh, fuck. See, that's shocker, man.
But again, see when Doak gets in there, do you think there's coach movements?
No, there was I don't know if there is, but there was players there that were maybe stunning a spare, or it was just
That's
he
just
overhit
a
a
bit, he's
cross
gotta
or
get
something, or
better at
whatever. That was up to him there. I don't know what the Scotland
He's
did.
so sharp, isn't he? And it's like gone left, gone right, like goes both ways, equally sharp, and he'd be a nightmare to play against. Big number 3's fucking.
But I
no slip.
felt like during the game, players are looking at each other, stuff like they just seem so flat, the players as well. I don't know how that changes.
Aye.
I
So
really
again,
don't.
why do you think teams like Belarus and Greece are dominating games of football against Scotland at home?
To me, history come down to the manager. I mean, when you've, but then supposedly against Greece, you don't start Billy Gilmore, which I think is crazy. Mate, a player like Billy Gilmore can't play.
He should
Build your team around him.
Aye, Billy Gilmore's one of the first names in the team sheet for me every game.
But I just think it comes back to Steve Clarke. I just don't think he's that type of manager. His full career, he's made a defensive type manager. Probably his best work's after the ball.
But he has done great for Scotland, hasn't he?
His
He's
results-
done
no,
amazing.
His
Results have been brilliant.
Scotland,
But see, the thing is, right, see if you're not that type of manager, which is fine, like, play with an intensity that gets the crowd on side straight away. That's what Scotland have been brilliant at.
Yeah.
Like, and to be fair, his record at hand is unbelievable, but the way they start the 2 games, it's like, that's probably where the flatness comes in for straight away, because like, you were on the back foot after about 10 minutes. How many shots did Belarus have in the first 15 minutes?
Well, see what you're saying, mate. See if you are going to be this like defensive low block manager, can I concede 21 shots against Belarus if if that is what your game plan is? And you also need, like you say, you need someone when you win the ball back, what you're doing to get the ball up the pitch.
Aye.
Just kind of see that, can't
Like,
you?
we've had a laugh and a joke about it before, with like the old, like, just play forward for the first 15 minutes, right? But see Scotland at home, like I say, see if they play Denmark, that's what they'll do. They'll do that, and see if they need to beat Denmark in the last game, that's what they'll do.
But why
And they'll
wait?
get the crowd on side and there'll be a bit of energy. But again, like, how passive and like flat it ends up just coincides with how they started games.
Do you know what
doesn't it?
Scotland should do with Steve Clarke? Every time somebody gets the ball, they should just do the hat kick.
Everywhere in the game.
And every just
chase
it. The follow hand and just fucking run forward that way in the stands. That's what we should do, mate.
Big flick up kickoff's a fucking
The
set,
20's done it against us
Aye,
Saturday. I was
that's it.
fucking buzzing off it. Brilliant. Team selection right over the 2 games? You
I'd
said
like-
Gilmore never started then.
I'd like to have seen Dyke starting yesterday. I thought he'd done really well when he came on.
I actually thought
against
Che
Greece.
Adams was alright.
She's been
I thought Che Adams
No,
was
I
good.
did, but I thought I would have maybe played 2 up yesterday. I just thought we were going to have all the ball. Belarus were going to sit back, so crosses in.
See, we watched Belarus in my house. Belarus were a 5-4-1, sit at the edge of a boat. How they just came to Scotland and popped it? Fucking had
I
a
think
go.
Scotland got surprised by that, didn't they? I think they were expecting they play the same way as they did when they played them over there.
Imagine
And then-
What does that say about us? The fact that Belarus are like, but I think we can actually fucking dominate against these.
But Steve
Every
Clarke
other
say
game-
that. What the fuck? The fucking having a go, Stevie.
Steve's like, I don't fucking know. I thought they were going to sit back. Fucking do it.
Fucking,
What's going on? That's not what we put 2 weeks ago.
Fucking told you, son.
fucking brilliant.
Amazing.
Oh,
He has got
their passports. Like, you're not from Belarus.
he sure is Belarus.
Oh, man.
He is gonna. It looks like he's gonna get us to another tournament though, which is
I think so.
Well, the playoffs at least, didn't they?
playoffs at least. Sorry, Han.
I think they'll go and get. I think they'll go. And, I know we're talking about how well Greece did, and obviously with a better team, but I think they can go and get a point at Greece, which I think it's a great point because Denmark at home, mate, they battered Denmark at home the last time they played in the last qualifying campaign. So if they sort of play for in the last game, I agree with you. I fancy them.
Yes.
Which again, we're being negative, but it is amazing if he takes you to 3 major tournaments in a row. Unreal.
If you'd offered
No,
Scotland
sorry.
one game to go to the World Cup home to Denmark, they'd bite your hand off.
All day.
What did we have a couple of years? It was Italy, wasn't it? They had to beat Italy at home.
But
They bastards got a foul that was
Aye.
never a foul. Do you remember? In the corner, wasn't it? It was a Hutton on penalty.
It was Hutton. Aye.
But even their set piece goals aren't even clean, mate. It's a fucking stramash, innit? It's not even like a well thought out set. The ball just fucking ricochets 10 times and somebody fucking hits it.
Wait, was it goal for Greece? Was it no offside, the first one? Remember we were talking about it?
It
Scotland's first goal?
showed you the
If it could have
fucking
been,
angle, didn't it? It was miles on.
Aye.
Did they get
miles
cleared up? Do you think their, sorry, see yesterday, do you think their goal was, do you think that was a free kick with McTominay?
I thought it was only because the boy doesn't touch the ball
And his leg
and
kind
he
of
contacts
him, aye.
McTominay.
What about
So-
McTominay's performances?
Poor. But you could go through the whole team, and I think when everybody's that poor, it's more a collective thing.
Right.
Rather
Anything
than
else you want to
individual.
talk about? Is that us done?
No, but you're right, mate. Clarke has done well. I mean, we do need to be positive, but I think the only reason we are being, no negative, we're just saying what we're seeing is because of the group of players that we've got.
Yeah, definitely.
And we can do a lot better.
And
And he said that himself.
And it's naturally just looking for progression in it. The results have been brilliant, like he says, but he's done amazing getting you to the major tournaments, but you want the progression where you know that you're going to go to a major tournament, you're going to compete for the group. You might not be expecting to get in the last 16 quarter or whatever, but you want to go and win a game and impose yourself on the games. It's like he says, you've got the fear that you get to the World Cup and it's just 3 obviously disappointing games again.
Take the handbrake off.
Some open goal trip that, wasn't it? America.
Oh, wow.
America for the World Cup.
He's an American accent saying, say, take the handbrake off in an American
I've
accent.
just said, take the handbrake off and let them go. That's it. Release his off.
Is it the handbrake or the leash?
Both. Because we've got so many good players, mate. It's a really exciting time for Scotland now. But don't let this one slip away.
But away, Jamie Murphy.
Jamie Murphy, sensational, mate.